Welcome to my channel, Aries. I'm Kat Binder, your friendly neighborhood reader, and in today's reading we're going to do for you your 2021 energy prediction. So I call these readings the soul's journey because we're going to take a look at what you can expect to go through in your ascension process in the year 2020. So if you guys are new, stay and enjoy the ride. Hit that subscribe button. If you guys are returning, thank you so much for the support. Hope you guys are enjoying the journey with me thus far. I know I am. Yeah. So let's take a look at your general energies, and we're going to look at some themes for you. So what are the main themes or lessons you can expect to go through in your ascension process? So I will be abbreviating 2020 to 21. So if you hear me say in the year 21, you guys know what that means. See my Aries. And we have authentic truth, and we also got that for Leo as well. So I think the fire signs are really going through an awakening of the deepest burn of fire within them, you know, like the most authentic flame. Oh, and maybe some fame, I don't know. But yeah, it's that fire that's so pure. It's almost like a blue flame I'm seeing. So we have grounding as well. And that is about connecting to nature, connecting to Mother Gaia. It's also about finding some sort of stability and staying quite grounded. And sensitivity. Okay, so it feels like in the year 21 transformation, you guys are going to be going through a transformation in which you're going to, how do I put this? Become more of your authentic self, but the way it's going to be done is you're going to be heightened and extra sensitive to everything, and this is going to be a very fragile kind of journey for you. So grounding is actually very important. And by the way, guys, if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can click on the link below in the description box, or you can email me. And if you want to join me on Instagram, it's at NorthPointXI. I am also on OnlyFans, so all my social media links are down below in the description box. So let's get into some tarot, and we'll further pull what can you expect on your journey in the year 2021. Don't forget to join me, guys, for your January 2020 energy readings as well. Sorry, did I say 2020? Shit. It's that old thing, guys. At the end of the year, you have to get used to writing the next year instead of the old year. So join me for your January 2021 energy readings, specifically for the month. So we have the Six of Cups, and that's that kind of innocence and fragility that I spoke about. This is about, you know, childhood memories. It's about sincerity, friendliness, reunions, you know, with the old, what's the word? Shit, I had this word like a minute ago. Reminiscing of the past. Nostalgia. There it is. It's nostalgia. And we have the Devil. So the Devil speaks about restrictions. It speaks about toxicity. It's very heavy, addictive kind of energy. And the Eight of Cups. Okay, so it's quite clear. You have Six of Cups, which represents the past, the childhood programming even. It could be old habits that you really were rooted in you from a very young age. And this is where that sensitivity comes into play. And we have the Devil, which is restrictions, toxicity, bad habits, you know, stuff that's very obsessive and intense, but not in a good way. Although sometimes the Devil can be obsessive in a good way, but let's not get into that. And then we have the Eight of Cups. So it's clear that you guys are going to dig deep and find out, or let go rather, because I think you guys are already aware of what these habits are. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when I speak about this? You're going to dig deep and find out what you need to let go from the past. Sensitivity here, number 15, is about honoring your sensitivity to things. You might feel, you know, a little bit extra emotional, a little bit extra heightened, you know, whether you're a psychic or a medium channeler. You know, everybody is actually intuitive and capable of intuition. So we have the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords is kind of like the worst is over. It's also about betrayals. I'm getting kind of Scorpio energy, and I don't know why, because this is an Aries reading. But I feel like, you know, Scorpios can be very, they don't forget. If you cross a Scorpio, guys, they will not forget. So I feel like you're holding on to things of the past that you have not forgotten. And you'll never forget, guys. Everything we experience has a hand in making us who we are today and how we progress in the future. However, we should not hold on to them so tightly that it sort of defines us, and blurs out our authentic truth. For example, if you've been hurt in love or if you've been scorned, yes, the word they want to say to me is scorned, you're going to hold on to that and allow it to now color your perception of love in the future. And as I say that, we have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck here. You can't make this shit up. And then the Two of Swords, which is being conflicted and being stuck, being stuck between a rock and a hard place. So I feel like your authentic truth is you do believe in love. You do love, you are love. But because of that incident that happened, it kind of made you feel very scorned. And now you just look at all love relationships as, oh, it's going to be that. You know what I'm saying? So your authentic truth here is, like I said, you love love. You do believe in love. And then with sensitivity, it's like you need to honor that sensitive, soft side of you instead of holding on to the betrayals of the past, because that needs to go. You need to find some grounding as well. I don't feel like it's a healthy habit to hold on to these resentments. You can remember, as I said, things happen, we have memories, unless it's like, I think it's Eternal Sunshine of the Mind or something with Kate Winslet and Jim Carrey, where he erases every part of his ex from his mind because he doesn't want to remember. So I don't know why I'm channeling that movie. They don't have me talk about this stuff for no reason, but maybe that's something that's going to come up in the following year. It's going to be like a little trigger for you, but you're going to have to work through it. It's not healthy to have that, but you need to forgive. This is what I meant to say. You can remember, you don't have to forget, but you need to forgive. And the forgiveness is not about the other person. And you don't have to forgive the person. You can forgive the situation. It's just a way of allowing yourself to be released from the kind of low vibrational negative hold it has on you. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. So you have two tens. Let's start with that. You have two tens, and tens are rounding up. It's like achievements, right? So the Ten of Swords, that I wouldn't call it an achievement, but bear with me. The achievement of pain is done, meaning that lesson is done. The Ten of Pentacles is long-term commitments. It's financial abundance. It's family, marriages, stuff like that. Preparing for the future, I'm hearing. And we have the Moon. So you could have had a deep-seated family betrayal. Or even you could have been married or in a long-term relationship or was in a long-term relationship that ended very badly. It might have been very toxic, but it just sort of scarred you, I feel, and you have very, very deep emotions about it. And I feel like in the year 21, these are going to come up, and you need to honor the sensitivity that you're feeling about the situation, because therein lies the key to actually heal and allow it to purge. That's the kind of words that I'm getting for you, purge. So in the year 2021, you might go through a journey. I don't know what it is specifically. It could be an event. It could be a number of different events. And I'm not saying it's bad, guys, so don't panic. But it's going to bring all of this up for you to purge it. And the transformation is that you're going to go back to your authentic self. The less jaded and the less cynical version of yourself that actually does believe in love and, relationships and, unconditional, authentic love. So we have the Chariot, and that's movement and victory. It's also somebody who's very determined, and I love the color scheme of that card. It's absolutely beautiful. It's also moving forward in balance. So I feel like the reason why you're going through this transformation is because whatever you're wanting victory in your life, whether it's career, just lifestyle in general, or ascension, whatever you're ambitious about, it's going to require for you to balance. And you cannot see things clearly with those rose-colored glasses of, resentment and feelings of scorn. You know what I'm saying? You're just going to look at everything from that perspective, from that point of view. And it's not your authentic truth. It's a mask, or it's a filter that's been created by holding on to something from the past that obviously needs to really be let go of, but it seems like it has a very unhealthy hold on you. And we have the Queen of Swords. I love it. She comes in when you need to cut shit out, plain and simple. So you're going to be cutting this behavior out, or this way or perception out, in the year 2021, which is beautiful. And the Ace of Wands, and this is why. See, I love the color scheme of this. I said that, right? Look at how these, it's like orangey, reds, purpley, pinky kind of thing. It's the same thing in this Ace of Wands card. So it's like, if you want victory with this is something you're going to get victory with. The Ace of Wands, it's that new energy, it's that passionate, fiery kind of vibe, you know. It's something the divine wants to give you, but in order for you to get it, in order for you to use it, in order for you to harness it, whatever it is, you need to clear out space here by letting go of the dusty pair of filters that you have that no longer serve you. Yes, I did see the Ace of Cups kind of pop out somewhere. There it is. See what else? We have the Knight of Cups. Amazing. Okay, so you guys could get a new love offer waiting. So somebody here is a little bit of a romantic. Now this is the Knight of Cups, and he's a little bit of a romantic charmer, a little bit of a Casanova. You know, he likes to overly romanticize things. In fact, I was watching, I think it was season 8 or season 7 of The Office. I absolutely love The Office, guys. I know I'm late to watching that series, but fuck it, it's just amazing. And Michael Scott, who's the boss, or one of the main characters, in one of the episodes, he has like discussions with his exes, and they tell one of them that he really, really loved, I think, says to him, you over romanticize things, and we were only dating for a little bit, you know, how could you possibly say that we could have had kids and whatever. And it just made me think of this Knight of Cups, you know, tends to romanticize things. But yeah, no, this Knight of Cups is not like that, but this is a person that may talk a lot about, you know, romantic things, you know, we could be together, we could be really good like this, blah, blah, blah. And then, well, there it is. The blah, blah, blah is the problem. It's a cynical response to somebody who's actually very hopeful and loving. And it's not your authentic truth to be cynical in that way. It's just a wound that needs to be healed. And the wound came from you being hurt or betrayed when you put yourself out there and you were sensitive. So, you know, you may have been sensitive to people or relationships in the past and showed that vulnerable side of you. That's also what sensitivity could mean. And somebody just like ripped you apart, and now you're like hard shell, you know. But that's about to change, or that should change. That's a transformation you need to go under. Now, for some of you guys in the year 21, this person that comes up, this Knight of Cups, the one that's all like, hey, we could be together, we could do this, and we could do that, and we can have this. They're the ones that are going to spur on this transformation for you. Or be that catalyst, you know. They're going to bring in this Ace of Wands energy. For others of you, it's necessary for you to work deep down to heal these wounds first, and then when you've healed, the divine will send this person in. And then you'll understand why you got triggered to heal those wounds. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is speaking about trust. So this Knight of Cups, now remember I said he's a little bit of a Casanova, and he may like, you know, romanticize things a bit, but he is trustworthy with the Knight of Pentacles. He's gonna say, you know, baby, we could like, you know, go on trips together and blah, blah, blah. And then he actually does it, and he actually takes you out on a trip. Or you could meet someone who's like, you know, a woman who says to you, oh, you know, I think you're like the best and whatever. And yeah, she thinks legit you're the best, you know what I'm saying? So that Knight of Pentacles is that backup that says, you know, you can trust me, I'm consistent. I'm not going to just wine and dine you and then fuck off, you know what I'm saying? This isn't that. Somebody here really wants to romance you, but underneath it is such a sincerity to be, I'm hearing your biggest fan, but to be there for you consistently, not just be romantic one day and then you guys start a relationship and then they just like, I don't know, let the ball drop and not letting them balls drop in a good way, you know what I'm saying? So let's see what else. And we have the Knight of Swords. So you have 3 knights. Okay, so somebody ain't a king yet. And this Queen of Swords, be looking at them thinking, well, he ain't a king. But this Queen of Swords is quite tough. Because she has a heart to protect. In this deck, she has a little red cup here at the bottom, and it's literally behind bars, so, you know, it's very guarded, very defensive. So she's thinking about it. She's thinking about these dudes. They're knights, but not kings. But that's not a bad thing. I didn't say it was. And the Knight of Swords actually is somebody who takes action, who's brave. So I feel like you're going to see, and the Empress, you're birthing a new cycle. So I feel like in the year 2021, when so-and-so comes in here and offers you the love and whatever, you're going to see many facets to this person. So you're going to see the romantic side. You're going to get it all, basically, is what I'm saying. You're going to see the reliable side as well. And then you're going to see that Knight of Swords who's very protective, very like, you know, I'll fight for you kind of guy, very chivalrous type. And then you have the Knight of Cups who's like opening the, opening the car door for you, giving you roses and chocolates and shit. Like you be unpacking your lunch for work and you'll find little notes saying, I hope you have a great day, you know, beautiful things. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles here, and they're going to do that note like every fucking day. You know, it's not just one day like, oh, I wake up and I decide to be romantic. And then the Knight of Swords is like, you know, you call this person and you're like, I need help, this is not working, I need help, blah, 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 and they're on it to you, you know what I'm saying? They're on the way to you. So you're going to get somebody here who's just so in it to win it, you know what I mean? But you have to clear out the resentment of the past and not be scorned, you know? Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, guys. Some of y'all men and women be fucking scorned as shit. But this is why you need to ground. If you're allowing these rose-colored glasses or these this filter of the past pain to influence your present perception, you're not going to see things clearly. You're not going to see this opportunity with this person for what it is. I mean, it may be in front of you, but you're not going to see it for what it is because you're busy looking at it from a place of pain and trauma, which isn't your authentic truth. Deep down, you love love. I mean, you love seeing those little notes saying, have a great day, you know. You love it. It just makes you smile when you open the lunchbox and you see it. And it makes you feel safe to know that you can call somebody up and say, look, I need help. I don't know what happened, blah, blah, blah. It's an emergency and so-and-so's on the way, you know. Let's take a look at the Six of Cups, the Page of Cups. Yeah, so it's emotions of the past. It's returning to this innocence, you know, a time where you believed in love and you wished about this romance and going out on a date and stuff like that. I mean, I know coronavirus has really kind of put a lot of restrictions on us, so I don't know about going out on a date, but that doesn't mean you guys can't have like a glass of wine over Skype or something, you know what I mean? Let's take a look at Devil, and we have Judgment. Yeah, so Judgment is a rebirth, it's a reconciliation. I feel like there's a part of you that needs to reconcile. You need to reconcile with yourself. In fact, I got this for quite of the other signs as well. And it's basically about returning to your own soul. It isn't about you meeting up with another person. It's about you coming back to you at the end of the day. Who are you really before people hurt you, before situations got you down, before you started developing a wounded ego and pride and vengeance and, you know, resentment and feelings of scorn, before you developed all of that shit? Who were you when you were a child? What's your earliest memory when you were a kid of what your married life might be? You know, when you play pretend getting married and stuff? Try to remember that, I think. I think in the year 2021 as well, you guys are really going to connect with that part of you. Here we have some reversed cards. Okay. Eight of Cups, we have Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's freeing yourself. The Devil, as I said, is about restrictions. And the Eight of Cups here is leaving that devil behind because you want to be free of the baggage that you've been carrying. It also feels like, for some of you guys, it's the first time you're going to be single. Now, what I'm feeling from this is in the year 21, it's not that you were not single. You are single, but you were so closed off and so blocked that it seemed like you were unavailable. So what's happening here is you're actually going to be single with an intent to mingle. See what I mean? Let's take a look at the Ten of Swords. You have the Two of Cups. Yeah, so there was a lot of betrayal with regards to partnerships. But whatever you've been through in the past, I feel like the Divine is saying, look, the time is over for that. You know, we had to do what we had to do to get you to learn some lessons. They were hard lessons, but once you learn them, you know, just let go of the low vibrational negative feelings that come with them. Easier said than done, right? 10 of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's an offer of commitment. It's a brand new. The Ace is the beginning. That's very important, I feel, for some of you guys. There's something here that's the beginning. I see it now. I see it, guys. So this Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, you know, it starts off as knights, for sure, but it's the beginning of the cornerstone of building the 10 of Pentacles, that long-term, stable commitment. The person that you can rely on, the person that's consistent, the person that's always going to be affectionate and romantic with you. Isn't that what you dreamed of? Let's take a look at the Moon. We have the 10 of Wands. Yeah, so this is the baggage. This is the baggage that you've been carrying. The Moon is that deep emotional baggage. So you were single all this time, but you were never really available, were you? You're like this Queen of Swords. You had that cup of love just kind of locked away, locked in a tower, in a lonely tower, with dragons flying around to protect it. Let's take a look at the Chariot. Ah, the Knight of Cups. He comes out again, which is so cute. Okay, so the Knight of Cups and Chariot, this is what needs to move forward. This person wants victory with you, I feel. You know, they see you, they know you, maybe you don't know them yet. It's also kind of secret admirer kind of energy, but this person wants victory. They want to show you that side of them, that vulnerable, romantic kind of side, and they're hoping to get victory with that. They want to sweep you off your feet. Yeah, so in 2021, I feel you guys are going to have some feet sweeping. See the Queen of Swords, the 5 of Wands. Yeah, I get it. So she's all like, no. So there's conflict here. That's defensive. It's, you know, it's on the defense. Ace of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is about working together. You know, it's also about building a solid foundation. So I feel like this new energy that's coming in with this Ace of Wands, with this bright new passionate spark, it is something that you can build on, and there we're getting that whole building up energy again. I spoke about the Ace of Pentacles being the cornerstone of the 10 of Pentacles, so it's obviously going to build up. And we don't even have the 2 here yet, but we have the 3. So it's like you're not skipping, because the 2 of Pentacles is about balancing and indecision, trying to weigh your pros and cons. We're not even doing that. We have the Ace, that's the offer, and 3 of Pentacles is let's just start getting to work. You know what I'm saying? That's that reliability of the Knight of Pentacles. Let's take a look at the Knight of Cups, the High Priest. So the High Priest, or the Hierophant, is about commitment. It's about, you know, tradition, marriage. So somebody here may want to court you in a very traditional way. You know, like roses, and come to your door and like take you out on a date, open that car door. I mean, who said chivalry is dead, right? Or pull your seat for you and you sit, you know, that kind of juju romantic stuff. I don't know. The fluffy stuff. But somebody here is committed, and they're committed to studying you as well, I feel, because she's kind of writing. Somebody may want to write poetry to you, write letters to you, be very... As I channel the notes in the bag, or the lunch bag, yeah, there it is. So she's kind of studying, she's in a library, so learning a lot of stuff. So this person may want to take you out on a lot of dates so that they can study you. Not in a creepy way, because as I said that, I'm like, ooh, that's so creepy. No, they want to get to know you. It's like that saying, you get to know somebody, how somebody's been hurt, so you know how to love them the correct way. This is that kind of energy. Somebody here wants to know what and who has hurt you, so that they don't step on that, you know what I'm saying? But you have to do the other half of the work by actually forgiving and releasing. Knight of Pentacles, we have the 4 of Cups. So in the past, I feel like you guys had disappointment with trusting people. People were not reliable, and that was part of the betrayal. You know what I'm saying? They had a hold on you, but they were never there when you needed. and that made you very, very strong. See the Knight of Swords, the Emperor. We have the Empress here at the bottom of the deck. And now we have the Emperor coming out. So, and we have the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. So I feel like, remember I said, you are a Queen of Swords. And this person seems like a knight, but don't underestimate them because they're actually the Emperor. They're just showing you the many different knights to kind of start things off and go in a process before they actually like, bam, bitch, I'm the Emperor, you know? So let's get some Moonology for you. We have nothing will come of the situation, and I feel like nothing will come off holding on to the past and holding on to, work through your fears. See, so nothing will come off of holding on to your fears, and you need to have faith in your dreams. And I did say in this reading, isn't that what you dreamed of? Isn't this the guy that you dreamed of? So have faith in that dream of that lover, of that partner that you, almost gave up hope on because of all the negative experiences, karmic relationships you've been on, the bad dates you've been on. I'm going to get one more for that. Communication is key, and this is new moon in Gemini. So yeah, I think you need to communicate. I see conclusions are within reach. Somebody studying you, wanting to get to know you, so talk to this person about stuff. I'm not saying go on a date with them and then brag about how you've been hurt and all of your karmic exes. I'm not saying do that. That's not okay. But I'm saying be expressive. Like, don't just pull your face and sit like this. Like, so-and-so is going to wonder, like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? You know what I'm saying? I'm giving her chocolates and flowers and she ain't even smiling. You got to say to so-and-so, look, I have some issues trusting people because of what was done to me in the past. At the same time, be open. I'm not saying don't be open, but just verbalize a little bit of what you've been through and why you're pulling your face. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave so-and-so just like hanging in the rain there with a boombox. Let's take a look at some angel oracle for you. And we have the Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, and dance to the sacred rhythm of life. So that's your sacred self, is your authentic truth, the one that truly, madly, deeply believes in love. I think that's a song. I think it's called Truly, Madly, Deeply. I think it's by Savage Garden. There's also another song that's coming to mind. I don't know if it's the same one. It's If You're Not the One, Then How Come Our Hands Fit Together or something. Your hands fit in mine. It's also by Savage Garden. Let's pull one more. And we have Mother Mary. Love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. So this speaks about feminine wounds. And when the feminine is wounded, because the feminine is responsible for our emotions, her masculine side comes out and the feminine gets suppressed because it's wounded. So the masculine comes out to protect. So with this Queen of Swords, I feel that, resting bitch face is actually the masculine side of you coming out because you don't trust other masculines. You know what I'm saying? If there was a masculine energy around you that hurt you, didn't make you feel safe, that was unreliable, that was ungrounded, that's where the grounding comes from, it just gave you a huge feminine wound. I don't know. But it's time to let go of that and know that so-and-so that's coming into your life in the year 21 is somebody that is going to be reliable and he's going to be the divine masculine, right? Because we have that Emperor. So let's get one more of this angel for you. We'll see what angel is governing your journey in the year 21. Mikhail, number 42. Let's take a look at Mikhail. He knows techniques and methods for undertaking great ventures, and in these his diplomacy is outstanding. He has intense protection from his ruling angel. Being honorable, lofty, inspired, and incorruptible, he will be faithful, confident of those with social, economical, and political prestige, and will collaborate fruitfully with anyone who aims to improve society. So I'm drawn to notice the faithful confidant and collaborate fruitfully with anyone who aims to improve society. I feel like this angel is bringing in somebody here who's faithful. So if you've had issues with infidelity, I don't think this is the person to be betraying you, you know. Let's take a look at what could be your potential blockages and challenges with your journey in the year 2021. The Empress, interesting. So yeah, you may have trouble with birthing this new cycle of love that may be challenging to you. But at the same time, I'm hearing the circle must be born. What am I saying? The cycle must be born. But maybe it's a circle. Maybe it's like you're going around in circles with the situation. It's time for that to stop. So we have the Five of Pentacles. It's time to stop. The Five of Pentacles is about feeling left out in the cold. Sorry guys, there's traffic in the background, and sometimes when I channel and this like noisy ass fucking cars go past, it like breaks my concentration. Then I start like word vomiting stupid shit. Yes, so there's the circle. We have the World in reverse. It's a cycle as well, and we have the Seven of Swords in reverse as well. So it's like you really are going to struggle, I think, in belief and finding that place of that innocent love that you once believed in when you were younger, perhaps. And that is going to prevent the circle from turning, prevent the cycle from going into the next phase. Five of Swords in reverse. You need to let go of self-sabotage. So you even might have an issue here with self-sabotaging things because of your past experiences. So already expecting the worst to happen will manifest the worst to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've recently had an experience with someone where they asked for confirmation from the universe about something, and they wanted to see if something negative would happen. But here's the thing, if you're expecting the negative or wanting to see if the negative would happen, you're actively trying to attract that into your life. So, like attracts like. So for some of you guys, when so-and-so comes and offers you all this love and this beautiful feelings, beautiful affection, it's like you're going to look for flaws. You're going to look for reasons why you shouldn't be with this person. You're going to look for reasons why they might betray you. You know what I'm saying? Every little thing they do, oh my God, you're going to betray me, you're going to do this, and it's bad. Remember guys, you are co-creating with the universe. So don't co-create shit. I'm kidding. Try and keep positive, because like I said, like attracts like. If you're constantly dwelling on the negative that's going to happen, then you surely are going to manifest the negative, and then your egotistical ass will be saying, see, I told you. But meanwhile, you caused your own shit. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of that situation with the Five of Swords in reverse. It's going to challenge you now to just rein yourself back. Whenever you get those thoughts, so-and-so is going to betray me, it's going to be like the last time, it's not going to work, something's negative. Calm the fuck down, okay? It's not going to happen. The Two of Swords, yeah, so it's being stuck. It's not knowing how to make a decision. Why did I say it like that? Not knowing how to make a decision. And I think the reason why is because you're not coming from a very healthy place with holding on to the past. Because for many years or months, you've made decisions out of this place of it's not going to work out, and the negative, and this always bad things happen to me, and blah, blah, blah. You've made decisions out of that, and that was the wrong way to make decisions. So it's going to challenge you now to make decisions out of the right way and see things very, very clearly for what they really are. Let's see what else. We have the Queen of Swords again. So she's like, okay, so this cycle that wants to be born, right? The birthing of a new cycle with the Empress. It's time. I mean, we had a great conjunction between Saturn and Jupiter. Excuse me. And this great conjunction It's bringing in new energy for us to sort of utilize and manifest and ascend with, and it's going to be the next 6 months quite intense and fast paced, and then for the next, that's going to set the tone. What we choose in that 6 months, how we utilize that energy, is going to set the tone for the rest of our lives, basically, because the next conjunction is in 2018. So it's like this Queen of Swords here is trying to stop the wheel from turning, but she's doing it out of fear, and she's doing it out of negativity, not out of like genuine concern. She's not thinking very rationally. She's thinking out of the ego. She just wants to cut everything up, you know? I don't give a shit, I'm gonna cut everything. Can't be like that. Don't do that. But yeah, that's what's gonna challenge you, is not letting your Queen of Swords just cut things out unnecessarily, because the divine wants to give you the new cycle. They want to give you a new life. They want to give you a new energy, a new love, and you're just busy just cutting everything. You know, it's like if you're trimming the hedges, trim the hedge, but don't fucking cut it out and make it look like some weird thing, you know. Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's disappointment. It's holding on to disappointments where you didn't get your wishes. You felt left out in the cold. You felt robbed of your wish. You know, you're in previous relationships or whatnot and didn't work out, so you feel like, well, it doesn't happen to me, it happens to everyone else, I'll never get that. You know, that kind of energy, guys. See the world, you have the Four of Pentacles. Yes, is holding on and not allowing the cycle to turn into the next. That's going to challenge your ass in the year 2021. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, somebody, I feel like the Knight of Swords is this person who is brave, and the Seven of Swords in reverse, right? So Seven of Swords upright is manipulation, deception, lies, just underhanded things, dodgy things, people stealing shit. But see this Knight, how he comes with his valor and his honor and saying, no, I will not steal from you. I will not manipulate you. I will not lie to you. I feel like this person in 2021 is going to try and like so hard to convince you. Please don't make it hard for so-and-so. So-and-so seems like a sweetheart, okay? Get your shit together, bitch. So we have the King of Swords. The King and Queen of Swords are here, facing each other, holding the Sword of Truth. So he is a king after all, like I said, and he wants to again assure you, look bitch, I'm not going to Five of Swords your ass, because the Five of Swords in reverse is in reverse, and the King of Swords is here to speak his truth, and he sets things right. He does the right thing, you know. Let's take a look at the Two of Swords. The Page of Cups in reverse. So the Page of Cups in reverse in this deck, Chariot in reverse as well, is not following your intuition. It's not following that light-hearted, kind of childlike wonder and innocence and perception of true, authentic love. You know, just, you know, flirting a little, having a little fun, not having everything be so serious and, I'm going to get hurt in the end kind of energy. Some of you guys may be so stuck on how to do that, how to make a decision with that childlike wonder and innocence. Because when you're put in that place in the past and you made decisions out of that energy, obviously it didn't work out as well as it should. So let's get some Angel Answers Oracle deck and we'll wrap up this reading, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like the video. And comment if this resonated with you. And remember, this is the energy that's for your 2021 year. So it may happen beginning of the year, middle of the year, throughout the year, at the end of the year. Come back and comment on this video if anything resonated and you've tried to, figure this shit out. I'd love to know. So what advice can we give Aries? We have let go and there's something better. Look at that. That's amazing. It's clear. Just let go of the past and let go of the defense and the expectation. This is what I'm hearing for you guys. More importantly, let go of the expectation that it's always going to end badly, because that's actually manifesting it. And then we have there's something better. So the divine wants to, you may think that you're single and good on your own, and you may be. That's perfectly fine. But there's something better out there for you. It's that partnership with this person who's, I'm hearing, going to change your life somehow, because we have transformation there. Who's the emperor, who's reliable, who'll be that romantic sweetheart, that, that daddy, whatever. And look, this angel is holding a bunch of flowers as well. And you know what, this guy, this knight here is also holding a bunch of flowers. See, they both have flowers in their hand. And I feel like it's this knight that's the something better that the universe wants to give you. So if you let go of your current standpoint on your perceptions here of love and stop, let go of being cynical and stuff, the universe wants to send you something better. I want to pick one more. I just gotta pick one more, and this Nine of Cups is so cute. Like seriously, like I've never noticed how cute this guy is until now. So I think for some of you guys, when you meet your person, and it's got nothing to do with looks, guys, it's energy. You're gonna find this person's energy like so cute. Success. This is why they had me pick one more fucking card. Because success is on the way for you, and you need to, oh my god, you can't make this shit up. Reconsider the way you are currently being right now. You know what I'm saying? The guardedness, the resting rich face, the holding on to the scorn, like roses, please. Meanwhile, the inner child inside you is like, roses, yeah. Okay, Aries, thank you for joining me. This is your 2021 energy predictions. I hope you guys have a wonderful year ahead. Until next time, bye.